Well, a good afternoon or good morning or whatever it is for you today. It's Mother's Day and it's actually a nice sunny Mother's Day for a change. Um, I went on a nice hike this morning slash run slash getting lost in the forest, but here I am to tell the tale. And I wanted to round out kind of my movement today with yoga flow. So the best way to do that is for me to teach because otherwise I kind of just end up in a headstand for about, 10 minutes and yeah, I don't get myself a nice well-rounded flow, which I know is so important. So let's start off on our hands and knees. You might hear some voices in the background. Inhale, looking up, and exhale, rounding the spine. And inhale as we look up, and exhale, rounding. On an inhale, taking the left foot forward, the right leg back. Exhale, bringing your elbow to your knee. Inhale, back out. And exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, back out. Exhale, left arm around. Grabbing hold of the right foot and kicking the foot into the hand. And then stretching them both forward and back again, slowly releasing down to the mat. Taking the right arm forward, the left leg back, and bringing your elbow to your knee. Inhale and exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, exhale, elbow to knee. And taking inhale, taking the right arm around, grabbing hold of the left foot, kicking the foot into the hand, and slowly bring the arm forward, leg back, and releasing back down to the mat. On an inhale, we'll take a look upward into a cow, and exhale, tucking our toes under, coming into your first downward facing dog of the day. Pedaling your legs out, and taking this moment to kind of sense where you are today, feeling grounded on your mat, what you want to get out of this practice. We're just feeling grateful that you have this time. On an inhale, the right leg comes up. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip, and make some hip circles in one direction. And then reverse the direction. And inhale, the right leg comes straight back. And exhale, bringing the right foot between the hand. The left knee comes down as you inhale. And coming into your low runner's lunge, exhale, sinking into that right hip, that left hip flexor. Might try to change the view a little bit here. So you're sinking into that left hip flexor. Then inhaling here, exhale, gently opening your arms and twisting to the right. Taking your right arm maybe to your left thigh and sinking deeper into the left hip flexor as you take a slight back bend. And then slowly bring your hands around the right leg, tucking the left toes under, the right leg comes up to a three-legged down dog. Inhale forward into a three-legged plank. Exhale, chaturanga, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, the baby cobra, upward dog. And exhale, back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg up. Exhale, bend, then you open the hip and make some hip circles in one direction. And then reverse the direction. On an inhale, taking the left leg straight back behind you. Exhale, left foot between the hands, right knee down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, sinking into that right hip. Inhaling. And exhale, twisting and opening to the left. On an inhale, left arm comes to the right thigh. Right arm comes up. Exhale, sinking further into this hip flexor stretch. And then cartwheeling the hands down around the left foot, tucking the right toes under. Left leg comes up to a three-legged down dog. Inhale, forward three-legged plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in through your nose and sighing out through your mouth. On an inhale, we'll engage our core, warm up some more as we take 4 yogi push-ups. So inhaling in plank and exhale. Inhale for 1, exhale, inhale for 2, and exhale, inhale for 3, and exhale, and inhale for 4. Holding in your plank pose as you feel your core engage, warming up. And exhale, downward facing dog. On an inhale, you'll bend your knees, and exhale, either walk or hop your feet to your hands. Inhales, you look up, and exhale, holding forward. Inhales, your arms come up overhead, and exhale, bringing your hands to your heart center. And inhale, bringing your arms up overhead, and exhale, forward fold. Inhales, you look up, and exhale, planting the palms, coming into a chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, walking or hopping, feet to hands. Inhales, you look up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, arms up overhead. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, walking or hopping, feet to hands. Inhale, look up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg up. Exhale, bringing the right foot between your hands. Left heel comes down as you inhale into a warrior one. And exhale, open to a warrior two. Inhale as you reverse the warrior. Of course, I wear sunglasses when the sun goes in. And exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. On an inhale, straightening that right leg. Exhale, coming into your triangle pose, Trikonasana. Gazing at the left fingertips. On an inhale, left hand to your left hip. Exhale, slowly shifting forward and coming into your half moon pose. Inhaling here. And exhale, left arm comes down. You're in your standing split. Inhale, right hand to the right hip. Exhale, twisting in reverse half moon. Feeling a stretch in your right IT band. And then bringing the left foot down, you're in your low twisted lunge. Inhaling here. Exhale, stacking your right leg on top of your left for Vashisthasana or side plank. Inhaling here. Exhale, right palm comes down. You're in your plank pose. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg up. And exhale, left foot between the hands, warrior one. Inhaling here. Exhale, open warrior two. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, extend the side angle. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, extend the side angle. Straightening the left leg and coming into your Trikonasana or triangle. Gazing over your right fingertips. Bringing your right hand to your right hip. Slowly shifting forward and coming into your half moon pose. Inhaling here. And exhale, right palm comes down, standing split. Inhale, left hand to left hip. Exhale, twisting and opening. Reverse half moon. Left IT band stretch. Right leg comes down. You're in your low twisted lunge. Coming to the outside of that right foot and stacking the left leg on top of the right for your Vashisthasana or side plank. Inhaling here. And exhale back to your plank pose. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg up. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right tricep. Inhale, back up. Exhale, right knee to your left, so you're engaging your core. Inhale, up. Exhale, right knee to your nose. And inhale, back up. And exhale, right knee to your right tricep, maybe coming into your arm balance, Ekapada Vinyasana. Maybe you take a chin stand. Back to the arm balance, we'll all meet back in chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. On inhale, the right leg comes up. Exhale, right foot between your hands, coming into your high lunge here. Inhale, left arm underneath the right. Exhale, shifting forward. And you're going to come into your warrior three. So inhale in your warrior three. Exhale, coming into a full eagle wrap. Inhale here. And exhale, left leg comes back behind you, warrior three. And then opening up the arms, hugging your left knee into your chest. And we're going to take our left foot to our inner right thigh as we come into a variation of tree. So it can be into your right thigh or shin. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, maybe the gaze follows. Inhaling here. Exhale, taking that left foot into your inner right thigh now. Hands to heart center as you slowly dip down into a semi-chair pose. Inhaling here. Exhale, planting the palms, getting a deep stretch in that right outer hip. Maybe from here, making a shelf with your triceps, engaging your core, coming into a flying pigeon, tucking the head, slowly coming down, maybe coming into your tripod. And then from here, we're going to switch legs. So both legs are up overhead. And then you're going to take your right foot into your inner left thigh. Now you're going to slowly come out of this, and you're going to be in your other side of flying pigeon. And then slowly standing up and sinking in here. And then slowly you're going to take your right foot into your inner left thigh. So we're in tree pose now on the other side. Arms up overhead. Inhaling. Oh, he needs more time. Exhale, hands to heart center.
Ask him what he wants there.
And I'm going to take my shirt off as I'm in my tree pose. Feel like my leaves are coming off. Arms up overhead. Hands come down. And then my right foot is going to come into my chest. And I'm going to take my right leg over my left, my right arm underneath. So I'm into my eagle pose like we were on the other side. Inhaling here. And exhale, the right leg comes back behind me. And then inhaling here. And exhale, the right leg over the left. Inhale. And exhale, right leg behind you. Coming into a standing split. He needs more time. Inhale. And exhale, hands to the heart center. And slowly you'll come back into your high lunge. Inhaling here. And exhale, your palms come down. Left leg comes up to three-legged down dog. Inhale. Left knee to the left tricep. Exhaling here. Inhale, back up. Exhale, left knee to right tricep. Inhale, back up. Exhale, left knee to the center. And then inhale, back up. Now exhale, this is where we started on the other side. We're going to end the vinyasa. Left knee to left tricep. Maybe coming into your arm balance. Maybe your chin stand.
Send it to me.
And then back to arm balance. We'll meet back in chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in through your nose. And sighing out through your mouth. On an inhale, we'll bend our knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walking your hop and your feet to the outside of your hands. And we'll lead in Invalasana or squat pose. Inhaling here. Exhale, the right arm down, the left arm up as you twist and open. Inhale, hands back to heart center. Exhale, left arm down, right arm up, twisting and opening. And then inhale, hands back to heart center. Exhale, planting the palms. Option to take your crow pose. Bringing one leg up, then the other. And then coming back to your squat pose. Inhale again, the right arm down, the left arm up. This time, maybe taking the left arm behind and grabbing hold with the right fingertips. So in a semi-bind here. Inhale. Now I need my sunglasses. The sun will go in as soon as I put them on, though. Don't worry. And on exhale, maybe you heel toe your feet together and you bring all your weight in your left leg as you slowly come up with your bind. Inhaling here. And on an exhale, maybe trying to fold forward. And then slowly releasing the right foot back down and bring your hands back to your heart center. On an inhale, the left arm comes down, the right arm up, maybe taking the right arm behind and grabbing hold of the left fingertips. Again, maybe heel toeing your feet together and slowly weight in the right leg as you slowly maybe bring that left leg up. And then maybe in the bind, you slowly fold forward. And then slowly making your way back down, hands to the heart center. Now we're going to come into our boat pose, right from our balasana into our boat. Inhale and boat, exhale, half boat. Inhale, boat, exhale, half boat. Holding here. And then hug your knees into your chest, rocking forward and back until you rock all the way up into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, and exhale, arms up overhead, hands to heart center. Inhale, looking up, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg up. Exhale, the right foot between your hands, coming into your high lunge. Inhaling here. Exhale, open warrior two. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, extend the side angle pose. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, cartwheeling the hands down. The right arm comes up for your low twisted lunge. Inhaling here. Exhale, stacking the right leg on top of the left. Inhale here. Exhale, maybe taking that right leg up. Inhale. Exhale, bringing your elbow to your knee. Inhale, back up. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, back up. Exhale, elbow to knee. And bring your right foot again into your low twisted lunge. Inhale here. And exhale, bring your right hand to the inside of your right foot, preparing for lizard pose. So maybe coming down to your forearms, rocking forward and back, inhaling and exhaling. Left knee can come down as you inhale, right arm up, bending the left knee and taking the right hand to the left foot, twisting over, gazing over your right shoulder. Slowly flipping around, tucking the left toes under, bringing the right foot back to meet the left. You're in your forearm plank. Inhaling here and exhale, left palm into the mat, the right palm into the mat, worm plank pose. Inhale, plank, and exhale, downward facing dog. On an inhale, the left leg comes up. Exhale, left foot between the hands, coming into your high lunge. Inhaling here, exhale, open warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse the warrior. And exhale, extended side angle. On inhaling here. And exhale, the right palm is going to come down. The left arm comes up. You're in your low twisted lunge. Inhale, exhale, left leg on top of the right. On an inhale, left leg comes up. And exhale, bring your elbow to your knee. Inhale, back and straight. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, straight. And exhale, elbow to knee, holding here. And then slowly the left foot comes down. You're in your low twisted lunge. I'm sure I forgot something, but hopefully I'll remember it and we'll get to it. Then you're gonna bring your left hand into the inside of your left foot. Maybe coming down to your forearms for your lizard pose. Rocking forward and back. That right knee comes down as you inhale the left arm up. Exhale, bending the right leg, grabbing hold of your right foot with your left hand gazing over your left shoulder. Inhaling and exhaling. Then slowly you'll release back to your forearms. The left leg comes back. You're in your forearm plank. So inhaling here and exhale. Inhaling and exhale. And slowly bringing your legs down. We're coming to Sphinx pose. You're on your forearms. Your legs are down. You can rock your hips from side to side. Should feel nice. And then we're going to bring our forehead down to the mat. And we're going to take some back bends. So inhale and exhale. You're interlacing your hands, the base of your spine, slowly coming up into locust pose. Inhaling here and exhaling. Inhale, getting a little bit higher. Exhale, lowering a little. And inhaling up for one more breath. And slowly bringing your arms forward for one more breath. And then coming down, wiggling your hips from side to side. This time we're going to bend our knees and take our feet with our hands. Inhaling and exhale. The chest rises and the legs rise. You're in your bow pose. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, roll over to the left. Exhaling here. And then inhale, we'll roll over to the right. Then exhaling here. And inhale, slowly coming back up. And slowly releasing back down to the mat, wiggling your hips from side to side. And next, we're going to take a counter back bend as we inhale and exhale, coming to our wide-legged child pose. On inhale, walking your hands over to the right. Exhale, feel a stretch in the left side of the body. Inhale, walking them over to the left. Exhale, feeling a stretch in the right side of the body. And slowly walking our arms forward, coming back into a tabletop position. As we inhale, look up. And exhale, tuck the toes under, back to the downward facing dog, pedaling the leg out. On an inhale, taking that right leg up. Exhale, right foot between your hands, paralleling your feet to the side walls. You come into a wide-legged forward fold. Inhale as you look up. And exhale, folding forward. Option to come into an inversion of your choice. So from here, I'm going to take opposite elbow, bring my elbows down to the mat, my head forward, and engaging my core and not taking the mat with me. I will slowly come up into my head down. Feeling your head grounded on the mat. Shouldn't feel uncomfortable. If it does, please get out of it. Same if your neck feels uncomfortable. Bringing your legs wide again and engaging your core. You're going to slowly, with control, come back down. Palms directly underneath your shoulders. Inhale, left arm up, and exhale, twist. Inhale, left arm down, and exhale, right arm up as you twist. And bringing both hands down. Inhale, your hands to your heart center. Exhale, coming into Skandasana. So bending the left knee so the right toes come up. Inhale, back up. Exhale, bend the right knee as the left toes come up. Inhale, up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, up. Exhale, bend. And then inhale, up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, your hands to your hips. Exhale, slowly coming up. Warrior two, facing the front of the mat. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheeling your hands down. And the right leg comes up to a three-legged down dog. Inhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Exhale, flipping the dog. Inhale here. Exhale, right palm comes down. Right foot is still in the three-legged dog. Inhale, forward three-legged plank. Exhale, your option for chaturanga or chin stand. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. On an inhale, the left leg comes up. And exhale, left foot between your hands. And we're going to come up into a warrior two. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, extend to side angle. And then bring your feet parallel to the side wall, taking to the other side. Inhale as you look up. And exhale. This time, maybe trying a different inversion. So I'm going to come into a tripod. So bringing my head down to the mat. And slowly my knees to my triceps. And slowly coming up. You always have the option to come into some ab work by engaging your core, bringing your legs down to 90, opening them and back up. I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to rest in this position. And slowly you'll bring your legs open though again, straddling them. And then with great control, bringing them down to the mat, palms directly underneath your chest. As you inhale, walking your hands over to the left foot and exhaling over the left leg. Inhale, walking them over to the right foot and exhale over the right leg. Inhale, palms directly underneath your chest. Exhale, hands to your hips as you slowly come up. Toes go out, heels in. Inhale up, arms up in star pose. And exhale, sitting in your goddess pose. So arms at 90 degrees, legs 90 degrees. Inhale to take a back bend. And exhale, coming into a kind of a fold. Inhale, opening the chest. Exhale, closing. Maybe bringing both heels up, balancing on your toes. Arms come. And then slowly extending arms and legs. And coming back to warrior two, facing the front of the mat. As you inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, cartwheeling the hands down. The left leg comes up to a three-legged down dog. As you bend your knee, open your hip, lifting the dog. Inhaling here. And exhale, left palm comes back to the mat. Three-legged dog. Inhale, forward three-legged plank. Exhale, chaturanga or chin stand. Inhale, baby cobra, upward dog. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. Taking a nice breath in through the nose and sighing it all out through the mouth. One more breath here, inhaling. And exhale, sighing it out. And on an inhale, bending the knees. And exhale, gazing between the hands and jumping your feet through. We'll come back into a boat pose. Inhale, boat. Exhale, half boat. Inhale, boat. And exhale, half boat. Inhale, boat, and holding here. So you can see my knees are bent. They're not fully straightened. So you, of course, can straighten your legs, but just know that you don't have to always do everything so perfectly. Just feeling your core engaged. Slowly coming down, hugging the knees into your chest, rocking forward and back, and then rocking up into your forward fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up overhead, and exhale, hands to the heart center. So we're going to do some kind of grounding and make sure we have some stability. So we're recentering and grounding as we come into the latter half of our practice, really like the latter quarter of our practice or third. Inhale, the arms up overhead. And exhale, you're going to bring your right knee into your chest. And you're going to take your right foot into your inner left thigh. You can bring your You can help yourself getting into your tree pose with your arms, but then bringing your arms back up overhead. It's really breathing, feeling your foot rooted into your mat. Your mat maybe is on the floor or on the ground, on the dirt. Becoming aware of your surroundings. Listening to three things that you hear. So I hear the river. I hear some water coming from a hose, it sounds like. And I hear my own breath. And it's very peaceful. Getting a sense of how you feel. Feel pretty hot, but very comfortable in the sun. Your left leg is slightly tired. Bring your hands to your heart center. And the right leg comes down, shaking it out. On an inhale, the arms come up overhead. Exhale, bending your left knee into your chest and trying to bring your left heel into your right thigh or shin, and then helping yourself out with your hand. As you bring your arms up overhead, maybe you have a dog in the background, as I do. Your gaze follows. Again, feeling your right foot rooted onto your mat. Maybe your mat is rooted onto the floor or onto the ground or the dirt. Noticing any senses that may be heightened in this pose, anything that you weren't acutely aware of while we were going through our flow, but now you are in this stillness. I hear a bird in the background. I hear my dog licking her paws. The birds again. And again, sensing how you feel. Is one side more stable than the other? Slowly bring your hands to your heart center and release the left foot to meet the right. You can shake it out. And from here, we're going to inhale our arms up overhead and exhale, forward fold. Inhale as we look up, exhale, walking back to the downward facing dog. On an inhale, we'll bring your right leg up. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip, and bring your right knee to your right wrist. Inhale as you take the back bend here. And exhale, you're going to fold forward into your pigeon pose. Now I hear a plane. I'm going to inhale back into a back bend. And exhale, bend my left knee. So you can just take a traditional kind of quad stretch here, or you could bring that left foot into your right arm, crook of your arm here. Take that right arm up and over and grab hold of your left hand for king pigeon. And slowly release back. Now we're going to take our left leg out to the side. Our right foot is in our left upper thigh. Taking our left piece fingers around our left big toe. Inhale the arm up and exhale. Feeling a nice stretch in that right side of the body. And inhale, arms up overhead, and exhale, folding forward. Not pushing too much. And then inhale, you're going to take your right arm to the outside of your left foot and take that left leg out to the side. So you're getting a really nice IT band stretch here. Inhaling here. And exhale, you're going to bring that left knee on top of your right knee, or as best as you can, into a kind of Gomukhasana pose. So inhale, looking up, and exhale, you're just going to fold yourself forward, feeling the stretch in the left side of your body. And from here, we're going to just naturally come into our pigeon on our left side. So taking our right leg back Inhale, looking up. And exhale, folding over that left shin, which is as parallel to the top of the mat as you can, but you're in your pigeon pose. Slowly, if you did so on the other side, maybe bending the right foot and grabbing the right foot, bringing it into the crux of your right arm. Left arm comes up and over, grabs hold of the right fingers. Holding it for king pigeon. And then slowly coming back down. That right leg swings to the right side. Right piece fingers around the right big toe as you inhale, left arm up, and exhale, shifting over, feeling the stretch in the left side of the body. And then inhale back up, exhale, folding over. And slowly coming back up, you're going to take your left hand to the outside of your left foot as you slowly get a nice stretch. So this side knee is a lot tighter than the other side. And just noticing that and embracing any differences between your right and your left. Tomorrow can change. Your body is always trying to compensate for other parts of your body that are a little bit more tired and sore. And then you're going to take your right knee over your left for Gomukhasana legs. Inhale as you look up and exhale, bowing forward, feeling the stretch in I feel it in the right outer hip. And then slowly you'll come up. And we're going to come into one optional kind of learning arm balance, if you want to say. So if you want me to walk you through Ashtavakrasana, I'm going to walk us through Ashtavakrasana. So we're going to hold our right shin into our chest and rock it like a baby. I'm going to take our right leg over our right shoulder. It doesn't have to be completely over our right shoulder. Bring our right palm into the mat and our left palm. You're going to cross over your feet. Slowly, you'll come up. And so you can see this kind of how there's this elevation here. And you can hold this, maybe taking that left foot out and coming into your Ekapada Kundanyasana. And then if you can come back down into your Ashtavakrasana, that's something to work towards too. So just practicing around with that and then rolling out your wrists. And then we're going to come to it on our left side. So you're going to rock the baby on your left side. And then you're going to bring your left knee over your left arm or shoulder, left hand into the mat, right hand into the mat by your hips. You're going to bring your right leg over to your left, slowly coming up, and you'll shift your legs out to the left. And again, maybe you did so on the other side, coming into your Ekapada Kundanyasana, maybe trying to come back and into your Ashtavakrasana. Sometimes I can do it, sometimes I can't. And then we'll all meet back into Supta Baddha Konasana on our mat, soles of the feet together, knees apart. We're sitting up though. On inhale, looking up, and exhale, folding forward. Just a comfortable position, not trying to strain your lower back, just comfortable. Maybe you want to play with bringing your soles of your feet bigger in, closer into your pelvic floor, getting a deeper stretch in your groins or your adductors. Bring your arms forward. And then slowly in your own time, You'll come to lie down on your back. You can have the soles of your feet on the mat, your knees up if your lower back hurts, or you could splay your arms and legs out by your side into a traditional Shavasana. And again, here I want you to focus on three things that you hear. I want you to focus on how you feel, feeling the weight of your body onto the mat, and just knowing that that mat is also supported by the ground or the floor or the earth. In today's focus, we did a lot of flow and a lot of, movement with our breath, but we also paused for a while in tree pose. So there was a general theme of grounding and centering and rooting ourselves. So just remembering that in the flow and the movement and the hustle of everything, you always can come back to the simple stillness and rootedness of just feeling centered. For those of you who are celebrating Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day. I know for many of us it's a happy day, but it's also has mixed feelings. And I know that for many different reasons, people have their own mixed feelings about how Mother's Day affects them. But I wish you all a very gentle and happy Mother's Day or whatever day you're taking this class. I want to try to make sure that I get back on my mat more often. Thank you.